morning. This is talkSPORT Breakfast with Arnold Park. Get £750 off any used car or home charger. I'm Jeff Stelling. Alan McCoist is with me. And guess what? Olivia Buzaglo is back with us. And Olivia, you've chosen to talk about Chelsea again.
I'm being stitched up here. I'm being stitched up. Ollie, I don't get to choose what I talk about. It's just so happened that every time I've been on here, there has been something Chelsea related. I actually get slated. People are like, oh, all you want to do is talk about Chelsea. So Ollie's stitching me up. But yes, we are talking about Chelsea again. But this time, we're talking about the bomb squad. Axel Disasi, I don't know if anyone saw, put a picture up of a few of them just in like what looked like a dressing room. Yeah. Now, Raheem Sterling is probably the biggest name of all that, is still in the Chelsea bomb squad because he didn't get a move on transfer deadline day. I don't really know what needs to happen here for Raheem Sterling to actually play football, because he's already said he doesn't want to go to Saudi. Yeah. He's not going to go to Saudi. I know he was linked with Fulham and West Ham, but they were just links. There was nothing really concrete in them. So what happens to Raheem Sterling? What does he do now, Ali? I don't know where he goes from here.
Well, the answer to the question is I don't know either, because, and I'm on the outside, same as we all are looking in, I would imagine he would have had offers to go and play places that didn't suit him for whatever reason. Whether it was he wasn't prepared to take a drop in finances, or the club's football didn't suit him, or wherever the club was didn't suit him. But I'm only guessing now, Olivia. But the fact of the matter is, it doesn't look like he's going to be playing much football for the next 6 months, does it? Really, let's be honest about it. Which is a crying shame. Because we can all moan about footballers and the way they behave sometimes, but you can guarantee the vast majority, if they all or all of them, want to play football because that's what they get paid to do. So he's now got a problem, hasn't he? Because
he's massive. I mean, and you're right. When he says he doesn't want to go to Saudi, and he doesn't want to go to Turkey, and he doesn't want to go to the States.
But surely you have to compromise. Like, he knows the situation at Chelsea. He knows that now he's not going to be playing any football unless he makes a decision on where to go. And it might be, but should he be maybe compromising on wages? Should he be maybe compromising on the place he wants to go?
But maybe he just doesn't think that the lifestyle in Saudi, in particular, or Turkey, would suit him. Yeah. And so I respect that decision. If that's the reason, he doesn't want to go and live there, so why should he go and live there? The sad part for me, Coisty, is this is Raheem Sterling. Correct. I mean, one of the brightest talents of English football for many a year.
Yep. I agree with you. And when he got the initial move to Chelsea, I thought he started playing exceptionally well, really, really well. And I was talking him getting back in the England squad, and I thought deservedly so. But obviously form's dipped as well. The loan move didn't suit him either. But then the flip side of the coin, Olivia, Jeff, if we're moaning about, and we were moaning about it, me in particular, about Visa and Isaac, the way they've handled things down in tools, we can like it or not, but Raheem Sterling has got a contract that has to be honoured. So the fact of the matter is, he's well entitled to do what he's doing, right? We might mump and moan about it and say it's not the right thing to do, because that is our opinion from the outside looking in. I am of that opinion too, because I think if he can, I think he should bite the bullet in terms of finance and whatever it may be. But I'm not privy to all the figures, facts and figures. I'm just probably saying what I think if I was in that situation, Olivia, would do. I would certainly take a financial sacrifice or whatever to go and play football at that stage in his life. But we're not privy to all the facts and figures, sadly.
So, Olivia, you come into the studio and you want to talk Chelsea. So we've got to ask some questions of you.
Gosh.
Why didn't they sign a goalkeeper in the transfer window?
Because we've got about 8.
Yeah, but none of them are any good.
Half of them are at Strasbourg, our sister club.
Yeah, but with the best will in the world. Robert Sanchez, is he good enough? If you're going to win the Premier League, if you're going to be Champions League, Robert Sanchez is a decent keeper. But is he of that level?
He has. So the Club World Cup and the first couple of games, I've been pleasantly surprised with Robert Sanchez. I do believe you need a world-class goalkeeper to
Well,
win
he shouldn't have
the
been
league.
pleasantly surprised because
but
had the free kick against Palace stood, it would have gone down as a Sanchez mistake. Virtually went through his hands.
Yeah, but it didn't. No, I know. And there has been a lot of question marks over the goalkeeper, and that's why we're still. And it's going to take one mistake from him again for us to this conversation to keep coming up. And Enzo Maresca he keeps coming out and backing it. And for whatever reason, they believe that Robert Sanchez is good enough to be Chelsea's goalkeeper. That's why I couldn't believe that they weren't going in for Gianluigi Donnarumma when he became available, because I think there's just levels, and I think that when it's clear to see when you look at the goalkeepers. Just one thing I want to touch on, but just before I go, is the whole Chelsea loaning and selling players to Strasbourg, because it's an interesting one. Ali, I'm keen to get your thoughts on whether you think this is acceptable. Are Chelsea bending the rules? Obviously, Ben Chilwell has gone there on a two-year deal. He's not the only player. They've got about 4 players there on loan as well. The Premier League do have to any bit of business between the two clubs, the Premier League have to look at and assess and decide if it can go through. But is it acceptable? Couldn't get Ben Chilwell out anywhere, so they give him to Strasbourg.
Of course it's acceptable. And the reason it's acceptable is because it's legal, right? That's why it's acceptable. The minute they step over the line, or anybody steps over the line and breaks the rules and regulations, then it's unacceptable.
Yeah.
Now, again, we can argue about the rights and wrongs of it, whatever we think, but the fact of the matter is, they are not doing anything wrong. So, in my opinion, we've spoken about it before. Selling the girls' teams and things like that. Clubs will always look, and they'll pay lawyers thousands and thousands of pounds to go through everything to find out any way they can bend the rules, but apply the rules at the same time.
We're just good, aren't we?
Should have signed a defender and a goalkeeper rather than 18 different wingers. Olivia, thank you very much indeed. Coisty, M6 Matt has texted. He says, coming nowhere soon. Travelogues with Ali McCoist.
What was his name?
M6 Matt. Brilliant.
I love it.
Olivia, thank you very much. Thanks. Coming up, we turn our attention back to that incredibly busy deadline day. We'll discuss which teams might have finished the window by panic buying. Yeah, we're looking at you, Villa.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.